My name is Michelle, and I have decided to do a YouTube channel with my friend Megan, who is in New York right now. I'm in Los Angeles. So what we decided to do is do kind of like a Dear Carrie video to keep up with each other. She is an actress. I'm also an entertainment aspiring producer. I produced 2 music videos, one of which Megan was in. That's how I met her. So what we're going to do is weekly post a video, me on Tuesdays, her on Thursdays, about what we're doing in our life. Stories from years before about trying to make it in entertainment. Currently what we're doing right now. I met Megan when I was producing my first music video. I still remember the first time I met her. She was a recommendation from a friend that I had gone to school with. And, like, immediately me and her clicked, and we were just like laughing, like she had gotten lost, and we're like just laughing about it. And the fact that I was actually pretty calm that day was pretty amazing, since it was my first music video I was producing. But I don't think I'll ever forget that day. She was totally cool. Everybody loved her. I unfortunately didn't get to spend much time with her because I was running around taking care of other things at the time. But I remember asking her, like, do you want to go for a drink sometime? And I think it was about a week or two later that we had a drink at this place on Melrose. From then on out, we kind of became happy hour buddies. Probably not a great thing to start this YouTube channel with, but you should know we are happy hour buddies. She is the happy hour queen. I guess what I should start with is how I first got into entertainment. You probably have heard of the Jonas Brothers. I think it was either 2005 or 2006. So I looked them up, found their MySpace, found out they had this thing called the Street Team. Now, if you don't know what a Street Team is, it's like a free fan club. And I saw that half their links weren't working. I remember it was this really ugly red and white, because that's what the color of the album was, but it was really hard to read. So I contacted their management and said, hey, I'd love to do your website. Now, at the time, I had never designed a website other than for my own use. I'm talking like maybe 10 people in the entire world had run across my website. So it was kind of crazy that they even said yes. So I began doing their website and totally redesigned it. If I can find a link, I'll post it up there for you guys to look at. So I worked for them for about a year and a half, I'd say, doing their website. Went to a couple events, met with the other people that were working there. It was 3 girls who were about like 19, 20 years old. And like I said, at the time I was 16. A hint about the music industry: it is very catty. I mean, extremely catty. There was fighting for tickets because the Jonas Brothers had just become big. They had just been on Hannah Montana. God, think about that. Miley Cyrus now. Ooh. But my point of this story is that you need to ask and go out for things that you want. Had I not emailed their management and said, hey, can I do the website, I never would have been able to do it. And that job led me to other jobs. It led me to a job at a radio station. It led me to now knowing how to design my own website, which I will post a link to at the bottom. It's Your Friend Elle. It's my blog that has just kind of like grown into a bit of everything. If you want something, you need to go out there and get it. Nobody's going to come knocking on your door. You have to go knocking on theirs. So my piece of advice for everybody is, if you want something, go email the company. Go find one of the people on like LinkedIn or something and message them there, or try to find their email address. I'm like not saying like stalk these people, but nicely say, hey, I really respect your work. I'd love to shadow you for the day. I'd love to be an intern at your company. Start anywhere you can. I mean, many people, huge people I've heard, have started in the mailroom. I've actually never personally had to start in the mailroom, but I started as an intern, an unpaid intern. As my friend Vicky says, ask, else you'll never receive.